I walked into town this morning. I only needed to do a quick food shop, but it started to rain just as I got to the high street. I'm not a fan of long walks in wet clothes, so I did some window shopping, got a pub lunch, then made my way home around mid-afternoon when the downpour finally stopped. I live alone. I don't drive. No car, and the gates to my driveway are always closed. So when I got to the door, key in the lock, and see a large, car-sized dry patch on the driveway, I got spooked. They couldn't have left until after the rain had stopped, and even if the ground had just finished drying, that means they would have been there for close to an hour. My first thought was that I'd been robbed again. It happened a few months back. I knew I'd need to collect evidence, so I snapped a picture of the dry patch with my phone. I thought of asking my neighbors if they saw anything, but I've barely said 3 words to them in as many years and didn't fancy starting now. Expecting the worst, I tried the door. It was locked. I twisted the key, barged in, then marched through the hall and into the lounge. TV, consoles, DVDs, everything is right where I left it. Into the kitchen and it's the same deal. Anything worth taking looks like it's been untouched. I made my way upstairs, into my room, looking for my laptop and tablet, but, like everything else, they're still there. I had to check the picture on my phone to make sure I wasn't being paranoid, but I could even see tire tracks in some of the dirt. I was certain a car had been there. I heard a creak in the attic above me. I was always hearing creaks in the attic. It's just an old house that creaks. Except it doesn't sound like an old house anymore. I stood there. It felt like a long time, scanning the ceiling for anything that didn't look right. That's when I saw the hole, freshly drilled, concealed by the light fittings. I was down the stairs, out of the house, and across the street so fast I can barely remember moving. By the time I got there, the police were already on their way. No one was there. Turns out, I made so much noise running out of the house, screaming into my phone, that they had plenty of warning. The police said that at least 5 people had been living in my attic. Apparently it happens all the time. Groups of people, sometimes whole families, break into houses, hiding in unused attics, leeching off of the oblivious residents. They watch you go about your business, learn your routines, and keep each other informed through social media. If it hadn't been for the rain, they'd probably still be up there, watching me right now. Check your attics, people.